Okay. Welcome back to Rimworld with Grimworld 40K. So as usual, I just kind of get carried away just playing the game, because it's not like a conventional game where it's like, okay, I've grinded or whatever, and now I'm ready to continue the story or something. Like, it's all just one big continuous thing. So unless I'm gonna show everything, it's like I have no idea where to pick things up again. So a number of years have gone by in game, as you can see, and the base has expanded nicely. And there's been quite a few reloads, I'll tell you that much. This has been a scummy playthrough. Anytime I play with Combat Extended, it's just so easy for someone to just get their head blown off, by a single shot. Especially with mechanoids involved. There's just so much of that kind of stuff. And always, the usual bullshit of, like, there's a threat out there, and you're not babysitting every colonist, and one wanders out there to grab, like, a piece of wood on the ground, and he gets his head blown off, or who knows what. So it's just a bunch of shit. But that's okay. I don't save scum every negative thing, obviously. Bad things have happened that I have just soldiered on through, but most deaths I just don't agree with. The only one that I did accept was my slave. And it was just kind of like, okay, fine. I was already getting kind of fed up with him because he just kept on trying to escape, and he never was good at it, and I just kept shooting him, and he was just like, I think at one point he lost another hand. He already lost an arm, but he lost a hand. I might have reloaded that one. I don't know. But yeah, he was just like a stupid punching bag. But my colony wants slaves, so I had to find a new slave at that point to do the cooking. By and large, I don't like having slaves. I don't think it's really worth it. There's just too much. I just don't want someone that's just going to break free from time to time. And there's not much you can seem to do to just utterly prevent it from happening. I don't know. Maybe I don't know enough about the slave system. I put in some skull spikes next to the oven, where they spend most of their time. So that helps, but yeah, it was just annoying. Yeah. So we have 5 colonists and a slave, and we still have Andy and Savage from the start, so that's good. And then we've kind of just picked the others up as they came along. Mostly just like, I think at least 2 of them were baseline. They're all baseline humans except for the slave. So baseline humans that were just like transport pod crashes or shuttle crashes. So they were just like unaffiliated humans, baseline humans that I could just be like, all right, you're with us now. Us humans need to stick together, kind of thing. But I haven't converted anyone. I didn't recruit anyone. Even the people, I just rescued them, and then they were like, yeah, I'll join. So I was like, okay, I didn't forcefully recruit anyone or try to convince anyone. So we have most of our bases covered as far as skill sets and things like that. I have 2 pretty dedicated researchers. So research has been going fairly well. We have 18 out of 40 Neolithic, 27 out of 50 medieval, 56 out of 274 industrial, 4 out of 97 spacer. So it's picking up speed now for all these like Neolithic and medieval ones. Those really don't take much time at all now. The thing with Combat Extended and combining it with semi-random research is I still can't make ammo. Like, I still don't have the ability to make most ammo. So that has been rough, because you get a lot of raids against, like, mechanoids and bugs and stuff, or against, like, frontier people, you know, or things like that don't really have, like, viable ammo for you. I do want to eventually get someone in a war casket, but I'm trying to just... We're trying to speed run to get ammo production. So, yeah, we haven't really been doing too hot on ammo for a number of years now. And I actually had to download a nightly version of Combat Extended to get the latest patches for Grimworld and the Grimworld mods, because my las guns were not working, my crack grenades were not working, my melt-a-bombs were not working. So thankfully I was able to get a new version that patched all that. So now I do have las guns, and they are pretty fucking good. I know there's all the jokes about las guns, but against, like, most targets, they are very solid. And I can make the ammo for those. So that has become kind of the new de facto weapons, which is appropriate, I think, for this playthrough. Until we get bolters. I also picked up off of a merchant for quite a lot of money, but it seemed very much worth it. An Adrasite spear, variant on the traditional Guardian spear of the Custodes. Combines the same power spear with an Adrathic weapon, a gun that fires a disintegrating beam to destroy targets at the molecular level. Yeah, this thing is fucking ridiculous as both a ranged weapon and a melee weapon. I mean, 87 RHA. Well, actually, with the stab, 109 RHA. Sharp penetration. That is phenomenal. And 67% crit chance. 195% parry chance. That's as a melee weapon, so it can switch between the two, like, instantly. And the ranged portion, yeah, it fucking disintegrates. So that's definitely been my best thing. So that's gone to Arethusa, who's very good at shooting and melee. And honestly might end up in a war casket, because she's not really good at anything else other than killing. And she would be pretty unstoppable in a solid war casket. Yeah, so that's been good. Food has been pretty easy for the most part. With a limited growing period, I kind of have to go pretty heavy on crops, and then that just has to last for the whole year. But it has. I mean, we haven't had really any issues with starving. I have an issue right now where I have no meat. Although I see here some musk ox that I could hunt. We'll do that. Yeah, so hunting's been tricky because basically for the last few years, there has been a perpetual mechanoid presence outside of my base. So right now, I have these down here, which aren't much of a problem. They're still asleep. They don't even have, like, a proximity beacon or anything, so they're just asleep. But then we have this, which is very much awake, with an Inferno turret and 3 mini blasters. And don't let the name fool you, because they will remove your head from your shoulders quite easily. Because they fire bursts. -1. I think it's a 5-round burst. So yeah, it will hurt. It will hurt quite a bit, especially with 3 of them. So I'm either waiting for mortars or war casket or vehicles, or for somebody to come along that can just kind of throw a bunch of bodies at it during a raid or something. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. So yeah, there's been a lot of mechanoid clusters, which has been the biggest source of my reloads, one way or another. And I've wiped out many of them, but there's always more. And I thought I didn't have the Vanilla Faction Expanded Mechanoids mod enabled, but I guess it ended up in the shuffle again. So mechanoids have just been growing stronger and stronger on the planet, and I have yet to head out to wipe any of them out because I'm still waiting on vehicles. And I do have the ability to make some vehicles now, which is why I'm building my garage finally. And also right now, actually for the last 2.5 years probably, there's been a psychic suppression. Oh, 1.8 years. Okay. So almost 2 years. So nearby on the planet, there was a mechanoid site with a psychic suppression. It's right over here. And I have not gone there because it only affects males. And my entire colony is female. Which, it's very interesting that, and I did not plan for that in any way. But yes, we're all 6 of us, including the slave, are females. Yeah, so there's that. I don't think there's too much else to mention and talk about. You know, I've gotten various research over time that I've put together. You know, we got a tidal generator here, so that's nice. We got a hot tub going. We got batteries finally, and also I did some random quest. I think it was to like just summon some infestations, which weren't really a big deal, and that got me a large vanometric power cell, which is 2400 watts of unlimited power. What the fuck are these things? You have add-ons for power? Increase power output by 40%. Limit 2 per generator. Wow, that seems insane. This is 20%. This is 5%. 60%. Limit 2 per generator. Oh my god. You really don't have to worry about power ever again. I didn't even notice these. These must be pretty recent I got. It's a lot of steel, 250 steel. It's also massive. But okay, we could, trying to see if I can fit this in there. Otherwise, let's go with the cooling module. But yeah, I should be able to slap that in. Actually, we could put that in the center of all this. Actually, we can... These look dumb. These just look dumb. Let's just make fucking hidden conduits here. Actually, I don't even need... No, I do. There you go. What happened to the door? You assholes. Door. Why am I not? Door. There's a lot of items. Yeah, apparently that just deleted everything. I don't even need power. I don't know why I'm bothering with this, but I just find it cool. Okay, so we want to have then... Just put that there for now. Okay, and then move this. Sure, there. Put that there. Awesome. Cooling tower. There. Massive gains. Boom, what an eyesore. But holy shit, 3,800 watts out of that. Unlimited. 1,600 out of the normal generators and 640 out of the little one. Wow. And you could put 2 of these. Boy, just... Yeah, never worry about... I got oil going from Rhymfeller, and I was like, oh, well, that's always just like a shortcut to unlimited power, but I don't even need it. I don't even need to build the chem fuel generators from that. Because the, which one is it? The large chem fuel power plant, I think, is 16K, which is obscene. But I don't even need it. So I was gonna set up the cracker and just chem fuel storage, and I was gonna pipe chem fuel around the base just for like heaters and some other various chem fuel things that you could get. What are some other stuff? The boiler, the coolers can all be chem fuel. Lamps, wall lights, you can do all off of chem fuel. But honestly, I have so much power, chem fuel is almost just like pointless. Like, what do I care? Well, I mean, it's just, you know, there are different routes to getting your power, I suppose. If I didn't have the large venometric power cell and this cooling tower, yeah, I'd probably really want to get my chem fuel online. I also have Helixian gas, which is another thing that I could have gone for, but this is just not a convenient location. But that's sort of the fun of doing semi-random research, is you just work with what you get, you know? But at this point, I have enough that I don't have to sweat all the different power options. Let's get this mined out as well. So I have the mod. I had to add it later on when this place got infested while I was mining it out. I added the mod, infestations only spawn in darkness. Yeah, I don't mind infestations, but I like the idea of being able to, like, prevent them by having just a nice, well-lit base that they don't want to come into. Oh, okay, so multi-floors. I guess we can talk about that real quick. It's a nice concept. It's one of those things, much like multiplayer, where it's like, yes, that would be so cool if it was implemented. This is great. And then you really bump into the limitations of being a mod rather than integrated into the game through like an official DLC. We would love to see multiplayer added as a DLC, and I'd love to see multiple floors added as a DLC concept. I'd love to see vehicles added as a thing in a DLC. These things are coming in hot. All right, let's just get in position. Oh, I'm sure you're fine. It's not these things you have to worry about. Yeah, lasers. Pretty good. So yeah, I got IEDs as well. The problem with them in my narrow kill box is that it always destroys the walls, because it does a lot of damage. I don't know how you can really tell how much damage it does to my walls, but a good amount. And it's just like, I made them out of granite because I thought they might survive, but they don't survive. So honestly, I may as well just make them out of wood. I want to actually expand this to take advantage of the steam geyser for something, either a thermobath or geothermal power. I don't really need that. Or I was gonna do you can do a geothermal boiler, I think. Geothermal heater. So then I could use radiators everywhere and heat my whole base using geothermal stuff. But again, it's like I have no issues with power, so I don't know if it matters. It's just kind of like that would be fun. Right, multi-floors. Yeah, so it's it just has some issues, and maybe they'll get fixed as time goes on, maybe they won't. But it definitely has issues, and it's not a flawless experience. The big thing, the most notable thing, is crafting and doing bills of work. And that's basically the second level is basically a different map. Okay. So the second level can't see anything, can't see any items, any people, anything that's on the first floor. So if you go to the second floor here and you say, load up the stairs to go down. Okay, this is what is on the second floor. This is what's on the second floor map, which is basically everything that's on the second floor of my world. So it can't see anything that's on the first floor, because if you go here and you load on the first floor, now you see everything that's on the first floor. So they're two separate maps. They're two separate worlds. And that meant when I put crafting stations on the second floor of my little crafting area here, nothing ever got done, because you put the tailoring station on the second floor and say, okay, make a duster. You have to have all the materials that you want on the second floor. They won't see a job on the second floor and go, okay, I need to bring cloth up there to make that. They'll see the job on the second floor, but then they'll see, oh, there's no materials to make anything, so I guess I can't do it, and they'll never go up there. And I was like, okay, that's kind of a bummer, but it still is okay for beds, you know, for sleeping. This arrangement has worked, my 2-story apartment building. It didn't work initially. I ran into a problem where people on the second floor never ate food. And that's because I didn't notice in here. You have to set their diet and stuff to be the ground floor and not the second floor. So it defaulted for them, their food, to be on the second floor, and they were just starving all the time. But yeah, otherwise, the second floor works for the apartments. But I was like, okay, I can't put any crafting stuff on the second floor. That's okay. I'll make that my research area. So I put the research stations on the second floor. They never went to research. And that one confused me, because I was like, I'm not quite sure. I don't understand why that would be. It doesn't require any materials or anything. You just go up there and you research. But for some reason, the mod just, I don't know, there must be some issue with sending a signal or something to them to go research up there. So I was like, okay, fuck it. So now that floor is just unused, and I haven't messed around with any other second floors. Because frankly, I don't know what else I would do with a second floor. I guess I could have done like, I could put batteries down in a basement, and I could put generators and stuff down in a basement, but it would have to be generators. It would have to be, you can't put solar in a basement. You couldn't put almost any of the other types of generators in a basement. And then the ones like wood and chem fuel, I'd be pretty wary of because they'd have to load them, and they'd have to have the materials on in the basement to load them. And I just didn't want to futz around with any of that stuff. Batteries would probably be the smartest, but although you can do chem fuel pipes across floors, I guess. So I could do chem fuel generators in a basement if I have the pipes set up. But at that point, it's like, what's the point, really? So yeah, it's just, there isn't much that I would want to put on a second floor or a basement that I would feel comfortable with working properly. So it's just kind of a neat concept, but I'd probably just skip it on any future playthroughs until they work out some more issues. And maybe they can't work out those issues. Maybe that's just fundamental, and it just is what it is. I think it's a better application of a mod idea than the multiplayer mod, which I have never had any good luck with. But still, just, yeah. Yeah. I really hope that the Rimworld devs see that, though, and be like, yeah, okay, maybe we could use our little pocket dimension system we put. I mean, maybe they put the pocket dimension system in place in Anomaly with the intention of someday doing second floors and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I've done very few quests, I'll say that. So yeah, we're gonna be getting some vehicles online. I just have basic vehicles, but basic vehicles is still pretty good. We don't have anything for Grimworld yet, but we have stuff like the basic car, small van, small boat, dirt bike, small truck, off-roader, and then the more military ones, armored car, light tank, rocket artillery, flame tank. So some of these are obviously more for transportation across the world. They all kind of have their pros and cons, depending on what you're looking to transport. But for my purposes right now, I want something military. I want something to help me take out the mechanoids. So I was probably looking at the light tank. That'd be pretty ideal. It says it's got light armor, it's very cheap, easy to assemble, very loud, and vulnerable in the rear. They aren't fast or accurate, use a lot of fuel, and are best used in short-range engagements. Yeah, so it's not perfect, but it's something, and I want to just get a vehicle going, so that's what we're gonna do. Why did you do that, you dumbass? Yeah, well, I thought I had smarter construction installed. Idiots. serious? He did it again? Jesus. Oh my god, what is wrong with you people? I'll do this one at a time and make it easy on you. Okay, let's get some lighting going. Symmetry. All things symmetry. Okay. Then we're gonna need a floor, probably steel. I think that's for a garage. That sounds, or maybe asphalt. Asphalt. I mean, it's made out of steel, but yes, that seems correct. Performance has been consistently pretty great ever since we had that one issue that I fixed with the shotgun shells. Performance has been very solid. Performance Fish is a life-changing mod. Probably one of the greatest mods ever made for any game. So I highly recommend that. I mean, it's definitely slowed down a little bit, but not much. And it's been just very solid. I haven't had any crashes or anything. Yes, this looks good. This looks correct. Siege equipment, washing machines, Imperium Royal furniture. Yeah. Again, just kind of go for the cheapest option. Age reversal demanded. Do I have access to age revert? No, I think I passed that up. That's like biosculpting or whatever. Yeah, I think I passed that up. So I was like, nobody here needs that. But yeah, I have not made any effort to convert everybody to my starting religion. And that's because... So Arethusa is the path of solidarity, which also likes slavery. And then Reeves and Mazuka are augmentism, which is what the Space Marines have here. And they also like slavery, but yeah, they do want a body modification and age reversal and stuff like that. So I got to get the biosculptor pod for them. Yeah, I got to do that. But semi-random research now. Who knows when it'll come up again. Can we get these artichokes out of the weather? Clear the garage. My slave has been kind of slacking. Oh, he's had muscle parasites for like a decade. It's so shitty. just shitty. A porcupine self-tamed. Great. Yeah, so our new slave at least has both arms. That helps a lot. Thermobath, espresso machine, Imperium Royal Furniture. Espresso machine it is. We do have tea. I don't know if anyone's drinking it because I haven't, like, demanded that they drink it. It might be worth doing so. Tea. Oh yeah, they're not even allowed to drink it. So this is for recreation purposes. And then you can put it on a schedule. Just like once a day or something. Yeah, we want some tea drinkers. 40k is British after all. So you got to be very wary of that popping up when you got turrets around. I can't have some asshole rushing over to grab a dead turkey. Alright, so the garage, we need to put in a garage bench, which is pretty hefty. And then you can also throw in a cabinet to increase work speed. One bench can use up to 2 garage cabinets. So, yeah, okay. I mean, we have plenty of components. It's steel that's a little tricky. I have to start mining this. But sure, I guess. Oh, we can look at all these other things we can grab. CNC machines, lathes, vices, industrial oven. Centurion armor rugs, syntholine. Now that is pretty good. So we can use chem fuel to make a building material, which is pretty nice. Increase work speed by 30%, 50%, 400 steel. Jeez. Okay, how much does the garage cabinet add? Who knows? Doesn't say. Oh, boy. This is 30%. That's quite a bit. I don't think the other thing's going to be more than 30%. So we'll throw in that. Now, we also can put in a refueling pump. So any vehicle that sits on that circle will be automatically fueled with chem fuel, which is pretty awesome. So we have to pipe chem fuel over, but that's going to be worth it. Unfortunately, these don't become hidden, so that's just annoying. Although that's crude oil, I have to get the chem fuel storage going, which is more steel, of course. It's all steel all day. Alright, yeah, so we need this to actually make all the car parts, which is obviously more steel. Pretty much entirely steel. So what do we need to make the light tank? Well, you need 320 steel on top of all that shit. 10 car wheels, 8 suspensions, 4 car exhausts, 2 alternators, and an engine block. I already forgot. Okay, 10 wheels, 8 suspensions. 10 wheels, 8 suspension. I mean, 10, that's 250 steel. This thing is going to take like 2,000 steel to make, and hopefully it doesn't just get destroyed instantly. 4 exhausts, 2 alternators. And the engine block. Did I not need a battery? No, I didn't need a battery. Or a gas tank, apparently. Sure. That's what it's gonna take. It's a lot of steel we're talking about. Go. I do have a trading terminal, so we could start putting in a purchase of steel, but I don't have that much to bargain with. This was probably a mistake, but it's there. Big ugly pipes I got everywhere. Oh, you can also just load the refueling pump with chem fuel. Not quite as nice as having your network filled with it. A lot of shit in my freezer. You gotta fucking love Rimworld, man. Where they spend an hour traveling to a part of the map to do one thing for 2 minutes. And then travel an hour back. Surely we can make better use of our time. I just want you to fucking butcher. Just don't ignore everything else. Okay. Clearly you're struggling with this. Drop on floor. He's also our damn chef, which is annoying. He's just been slow. Stupid fucking muscle parasite. Ugh. Soon. I did get a turret. I think I bought this off a merchant because I was like, yeah, an extra P20 autocannon? That sounds awesome. But I don't have any ammo for it, so someday. Someday. Once I can make ammo, it'll all be good. Although, as I said, the las guns are pretty sweet. Band of thugs call you from nearby. They want to keep me safe for a money charge. No. You can come enjoy the mechanoids, though. Yeah, I don't have enough meats. It says 2,000, but 1,900 of that is fucking insect meat, which I'm not eating. So we're back to simple meals. Not that there's even that many. Okay, here we got some more animals. It all helps. As long as I can do it safely, may as well. Okay. To 1,000 steel. 1,100 steel. Probably not enough to make the whole tank, but not too far off. This climate has really not been that bad, though. I mean, the winters do get down to, like, -10. Ooh, compies. That sucks, because they don't have much meat, and I'd have to kill all of them. Steal your kills. They're obviously gonna come for me soon. If I had a shotgun or something, wouldn't be a bad idea just to wipe them all out. Let's do it. Okay, Jesus. I thought they would react. This is where... Well, no. Okay, I mean, if you're not gonna do anything, then fuck it. Alright, go. You guys can go back. Look at this one sliding away. There we have it. Where we got him. We're in heavy armor. Easy. Syntholine. Good, good, good. Alright, great bow, because it's cheap. We're gonna get all those Neolithics eventually. We're still on Igor Invader. But I don't know, it doesn't seem like we get that many raids. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it's like obscene. Nah, not quite, but bordering on obscene. And then other times it's like I can go a whole couple months or something without a single raid. Drug production. Yes, I think we do want drug production. have that many blocks of just like all different shit. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we got the engine block and the alternators. And okay. Still plenty to go, but we're getting there. We're gonna have our tank. It's gonna be fucking awesome. I'm gonna save before we go out with it against the mechanoids, though, because I have no idea how good it will be or not be against a proper threat like that. But if it can hold its own, then we can actually go out and do some things. Okay, why are you not... Did it already die? Ooh, we got Charodontosaurus. 812 meat each. Ooh. Somewhat in the danger zone, though. If we, well, assuming we go out the right side, we're okay. We might want to take the whole team and go hunt those. That's big time meat. Be set for a while for winter. Let's go. The las guns have really good range. Yeah, that was to be expected. Okay, good. Good. Yes. Oh, you picked this moment to hunt us. That was... Oh, it's a little baby. That's right. Who's on auto? No, we want single shot. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, it got its revenge, alright. Excellent. Job well done, men. Women. Women. Fertility procedures, growth bats. None of these really appeal to me. I mean... If I had a fertile man, then we could do that, but we'll just go with growth bats. Alright, we should be able to bump up now to just doing fine meals. You know, one thing I haven't done before that I see a lot of people do is they all have like basically one interconnected building that is their base. Like they would connect all these buildings into one thing and they wouldn't be so spread out. And like, this is what I always do is like houses, you know, that are separated and distinct. But I've seen a lot of images online of people's bases where it's all just one connected building. And it's obviously a little alien to me to do it that way, because this is just how I've always done it. But it might be interesting sometime to have it all connected as one thing. maybe it would make you think a little bit more about what's placed where and how it connects to each room and stuff like that. Whereas mine is just like, yeah, put that building over there, put that building there. Like, there's really no rhyme or reason to it. It's just like, well, I need another building for this purpose, so I'll just slap it over here. But if it's all one connected thing and you're in the kit, you're in like you're in the crafting room and you need to go to the supply room and you didn't plan it properly and they're on opposite side of your base or something, like that's a big factor. I mean, it's not like you can't go outside in a base like that. But I don't know. I mean, I guess like mountain bases are basically that. And we did do that once. So I suppose. But I figure I have space. People like having separate buildings throughout history, so I don't know. Gunpowder. That is a pretty important one to get, so we're gonna finally get gunpowder. What are we up to? Now we're on the suspensions. Okay. We're on the suspension. What are we at? 1,000 steel. Okay, well. I don't really want to spend any more steel then. Let's take a gander at the contracts. Oh, I could sell 7 advanced components. I'd get a 13% bonus over just selling them to a merchant. It's not really worth it. That would be most of my advanced components, which I will be needing, so I don't think that's actually worth it. Fucking 195 steaks. Oh, God. That's a lot of steaks. I mean, that's a great markup. You'd get 6,500 bucks for doing it, but... Our gold coronet. 23,000 bucks. I don't think... I have 15 gold. That's not enough. And I don't think there's any gold on the map. No. Okay, nothing I can do with that. But we could put it in a contract for steel. But it's really not a great way to do it. You know, you're better off just waiting for a merchant unless it's like... that trading terminal is really just like, I'm not going to find this anywhere else. I need this urgently. I will pay extreme markup to get it. That's pretty much what that is. And it has come in handy in the past. I like the option. But, yeah, probably not for steel, I would imagine. Especially because I still have a bunch of steel on the map. Far away. Yeah, alright. Do it. Do it, do it. Oh, Black Hive attack. Holy shit. Actually, that's not too bad because there's none of the giant ones. Alright. We like to get what sleep we can. I wish they'd come in at a different angle and triggered the mechanoids, but... Alright. So again, these guys, I can't, you know, you can't send them to a different map. Like, the ones on the first floor, I could just click the defensive position button and they all go to their spot. The ones on the second floor act as if they don't even have a defensive position. See, I don't think putting the ID there is a good thing. I don't think that's smart. Also, I have an incendiary one. Lasers, man. Too fucking good. Luckily, it was raining. Well, at least we only lose wood walls there. It's not too bad. But it does create an opening right there. So that's probably not the best spot. Probably we want it, like, there. Or, like, no, not there. Maybe, like, right there. And then the incendiary one, probably you want to put that, like, at the entrance, if anything. So they have to walk through the fire. Gunpowder done. Prosthetics. Aha. Yes. Because eventually we want to replace Andy's eye. She's gone without her left eye for a long, long time. Yeah, so the climate here has not been too bad. Winters get fairly cold, but, you know, we started with electricity, so it's never been too rough. And there's been a lot of trees, although I am out of wood, so we should chop some trees down. So, yeah, there's always been a lot of wood, and that's because I have specifically the biome transition mod. So, because we're sort of next to the, I think, boreal forest tile, even though we're on a tundra tile, so we actually bleed into the boreal forest, which has led to many trees. Well, there's also a little bit of desert, but I think we're almost more boreal forest than tundra. So a lot of trees has made that life a lot easier. We have a good amount of metals and stone. The lack of fertile soil has been a little annoying, but again, not too bad. And then a decent number of animals. Right, now we just have a black spider hanging out with us. Although he's got an infection, so he's not long for this world. This Arctic coyote is definitely going to kill my porcupine, so sorry, bud. It's a harsh world out there. Slave ship is passing by, huh? Well, I'll have Savage check on it when he gets back here. She gets back here. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why I put in a rack instead of just a fucking refrigerator. Because I'm dumb. That's why. I wanted to save on components. Yeah, drink your tea, yada yada. Now before you go check the slave ship. Okay, they have colonists, but I don't know who I would really want to even buy or add as a colonist. Certainly not a hussar. We don't need more slaves. Yeah, these are all mutants. Various animals. Titanus, long extinct giant birds, colloquially known as terror birds, large carnivorous flightless birds. Their abnormally huge beaks are incredibly deadly, and their strong legs not only allow them to easily outrun their prey, but can also serve vicious kicks. So if I wanted like a defense animal. No, mostly I just want to buy medicine, I think. Yeah, the specific ammo. Oh, is this it? No. It's close to that, though. I think it's like 80 by 102 or something. I don't know what it is for my autocannon. I've never seen it come up, unfortunately. Ooh, RPG-7 grenades, though. You have 106 of them, but they're expensive as shit. I have a lot of ammo types, yeah. Yeah, not much, man. Alright, fuck it. Damn. Where's Andy? Why are you not hunting this thing? Thank you. I gotta protect the porcupine. It's our buddy. Fossil meteorite. Rock containing fossils. It's basically if you just want to open a museum. Which I don't want to do. Yeah, Reeves had to go off and help with mining. But we do have a very nice amount of steel, so I'm pretty happy. Alright, it's your funeral, bud. Back to work. Do mine pretty damn fast. Well, we have enough steel that we could put in the chem fuel supply now. So that would be chem fuel storage. And the cracker, which is the big thing, and I have to actually expand this room or put it outside. It's very massive, annoyingly so. I guess we could put that in the garage. I don't really need all this space for vehicles, especially because it's very narrow, which is going to be annoying for parking, so fuck it. It's a little out of place, but we'll put it in there. Little black hive insect jelly. Yum, yum, yum. Nourish almost any creature and never rots. Seems to be more nutritive than usual. Yeah, because our insectoid slave actually needs to eat insect jelly, otherwise he dies. So, yeah. Luckily we keep getting attacked by insects. So I can make prosthetic legs and arms now, which is nice, except I don't think any of my crew is missing arms or legs. But we can't do eyes yet, so... Yeah, okay. Meat drying, statue's longbow. I guess we'll do meat drying just because it's Neolithic. Psychic ship. Destroyed as soon as possible. Great. It is exactly what I'm concerned about. So it's going to be female psychic drone. But we got dagger snouts. More concerningly, we have a fucking aura. Which, if they get into melee, is pretty bad. And of course, pikemen and a couple lancers. Biggest problem is that they don't really attack you. They won't come for your base. They defend this with their lives. So it's tricky because they'll outrange you, and I can't just like walk up and bum rush them. Ideally, I guess we'd have mortars. Mortars is usually the answer there. So I think with mortars they might come and attack you. But our best hope really is some other raid that comes along and triggers it. Thankfully, they're kind of right in the middle. We'll see. We'll see. Right, so we got the cracker, which is good. So this can actually use quite a bit of power. We also have to get water over to it. Alright, well, we got pipes running everywhere. A few more doesn't hurt. And then someone has to run the resource console and set well, what's the fucking maximum? I assume maximum here is 10k. Well, we don't need that much. Yeah, hitting some major break risks now. Promethium refining. We can get some promethium bombs going. That might put a fucking bee in their bonnet. I got plenty of promethium. Okay, good. Working it. Promethium. Tox gas. Caustic tox gas. Medicine production. FSX refiner. These are all pretty solid. Yeah, probably medicine. Right, so if I want to make a promethium bomb, where does that come into play? Hmm. Uh... Yeah. See, why can't you just say a section here where it tells you where it's made? Oh, I wonder if it's in the construction menu. Yep, there it is. Promethium bomb. Well, we have no real information about how big it blows or anything like that. And the fact that it's a construction probably means that they're gonna wake up when I make it. So let's save. We could just wait for our tank, but since we've got a promethium bomb here, why wouldn't we try? Let's just put one there and just see what happens. Yep, that's what I figured. Okay. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I've tried similar tactics in the past. And you just think, oh, they're sleeping, they won't notice anything, and then the problems start. So yeah, that's out. We'll just wait for the tank. It's fine. So I don't really know what you would do with a promethium bomb. With that in mind. Because you'd think that would be like the best case scenario for it is, okay, you sneak in, you plant the bomb, you sneak out, and boom. But no, not gonna fly. Maybe there's a mod that makes them not wake up from construction. But I'm pretty sure that's done very much on purpose, so you can't just, like, wall them in, or... I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Wait, there's another coyote here? This thing's gonna hunt my porcupine. Also, you should be restricted to the home area. Hunt this thing. Okay, there was a little risk of friendly fire there, but alright. Oh, wheels are done. That just leaves one suspension. And I have no components. Yeah, we can make components, though. Slowly. That's how long it takes for one. But then we can build the tank. Here's your sleeping spot, pal. We don't need power. I don't need deep wells, so FSX refining it is. And we have all the parts we need for our light tank. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Well, we need 8 components yet, but we'll get them. We'll get them. And see, this is why I decided to record the video at this point. Because I knew. Get our tank, and it's going to be glorious, and I wanted to show it. Or it'll be a fantastic failure. Yeah, I know about the psychic drone. You don't have to tell me. Yeah, that tank can come anytime now. Get that put together real quick, like. Things are gonna get a lot worse before they get better. No, my porcupine has the flu. I didn't know such a thing was possible. Gotta save him. Prioritize tending to him. Yeah, no surprise there. We really need those components. I mean, it does, of course, beg the question about what ammo this tank uses and if I'll have any ammo for it. Because I don't think we want to just use it to, like, ram into the mechanoids. I'd really prefer to have, like, the cannon. But what are you going to do? You know, we'll see. Fire suppression, bodily techniques, tree sowing. Yeah, I'm gonna go for... we want to max out all tech. All research in the whole game. Lions are just dropping dead like flies. What the hell? Killed your own and you're starving that much? Jeez. Oh, Katie, you are quite fucked, I'm afraid. Race of truly monstrous beings that have evolved from Strigoi. Yeah. I mean, it would be kind of entertaining to enslave you, but not worth the trouble. Yeah, I know. I gotta just get those components made. I mean, if I could draw in the mechanoids to an assault, I wouldn't really hesitate. Because I think we could handle that fairly well. But out in the open field, it's just not a good shot. And yeah, mechanoid ships keep landing forever. Okay, we got our components. Do not fuck up this tank. Okay, light tank, yes. Oh, also, don't sew anymore. There it is. It's a light tank. Upgrade. Oh. Oh. Reinforced armor. Oh, hold on. We got some stuff here. Hold on. So, gunner seat. Extend the cabin by adding space for an additional gunner with all the required apparatus. Armored treads. Long barrel. Short barrel. Cargo capacity, armor, speed, acceleration, fuel consumption, fuel capacity. This is fun stuff. I guess we probably want reinforced armor on this thing. That's awesome. Oh, it just happened? It was just... Oh, I just paid the steel and it's done? Holy shit. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Now I don't know what's happening. Maybe that didn't happen. I'm not sure what happened. It made the, you know, the sound as if it just happened. But I can only have one. I feel like I probably want this. It definitely didn't deduct any steel, so nothing has happened. Okay, very interesting stuff. What I want to know mostly is about its gun, though. Oh, 57 by 307 MMR. There's no way I have even one of those. No, there's no way I have. Yeah, that's what I was concerned about. Now, if I add in a gunner, does that just add in a second turret, or does that allow someone to shoot out of it? Well, I guess I don't have much info about, how many gunners does it have now? Light tank is being upgraded. No ammo loaded. No, I'm not paying you shit. You didn't do anything before. Okay, well, we can't keep futzing about. So what does it mean that it's being upgraded? Forward light tank's driver, prioritize loading it. What does that mean? Oh, the upgrade materials. Okay. Okay, we really need to just get this sorted. I don't need you to do plants. I need you to really finish this job. Okay, there he goes. Liquor brewing. Okay, now we're upgrading it. So we went with the, yeah, we went with the good armor protection. Yeah, I know. We gotta get this done. No sleep. Garage door? I have to open it manually because I didn't put in the auto door. I didn't put in the auto door because I didn't want to waste the component. That's going to get me in trouble at some point, isn't it? Alright, let's just save. I mean, let's just see how it, functions as a tank to run things over. Yeah, it'd be awesome if I had a turret. Alright, here we go. Oh, get fucked! Oh! Okay. Okay, things are holding. They're scared. Okay, our front right drive sprocket is not doing too hot. Retreat. Okay. Oh, this is where we're gonna get fucked. Oh, these are all melee. Fuck. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yes. Oh, shit. Okay, well, the aura, we can probably bum rush down with guns. So let's go after the Lancer. Oh, shit. My sprockets. My sprockets. I think we can't turn too well. Fuck, stop shooting me. Oh no. Oh no. We're pissing fuel. This isn't a winning strat. They're too smart. It's held up remarkably well, I'll say that. But I am pissing chem fuel, and now I'm done. And now Andy's pretty fucked. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was the initial run. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Obviously, I'd very much prefer to have a turret. But if it can hit, it does pretty well. Yeah, I think if we bum rush the pikemen and the lancers, but yeah, we can't really catch the lancers. That's the problem. Really, we want like a two-prong attack, I guess. I'd want like her in the tank doing tank shit, and then the others doing gun shit. We'll see how viable that is. This is going to require some crackerjack timing. But yeah, they can only shoot at one thing, you know, and hopefully they shoot at the tank, because it can take quite a lot of abuse. Coming in hot. Boom, 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 boom. Oh! Damn, that aura is fucking tough. Okay, you guys come in now. Really does a number on my sprockets. Watch the engine. Oh, God. Oh, God. Good. Solid. Yes. Looks like hell. Fucking shoot it. Where is your shoot? Oh, yeah. Went into a fucking daze, and you've dropped, and now you're dead. Damn it. Yeah. Methuselah's dead. Fuck! So close. Damn! It's not a winning strat, man. It's just... The Lancers are too quick on their feet, and they do too much damage. Especially to anyone that comes in to help. Fuck! But I have to try it again because I don't have any other option. No one will survive on the open field like that. No one will survive. Like, there will be casualties, 100%. Because the aura is way too fast, and the Lancers will do too much damage at range. So... It's really... I should have had Arethusa in ranged mode. I didn't even notice or think about it. The fuck was that? Savage already took like just a ridiculous amount of pain. And Arethusa now also gonna bleed out. Almost lost her head in one shot. If I can just fucking take care of this guy. Nope. It's insane how deadly mechanoids are with combat extended. And they just have mastered run and gun. I got nothing. It's a no-go. I can't do it. Fuck. Okay, the only other option is to hire pirates. Or to hire Marines to come in and just deal with the problem. It's not cheap, but they can die without much consequence. It raises your rates for a year, but I don't have to hire them that often to where it matters. So I think the tank will do maybe okay against the turrets to the left. If it can actually do damage. Where is the fucking close? Yeah, I got an auto door for that. Yeah, so we gotta hire pirates. Or so we can hire colonial mercenaries, which are pretty fucking cheap. So we can hire like 6 scouts for a pretty cheap price. And I don't know what they come in equipped with. The pirates, the good pirates come in with war caskets. These guys come in with tactical vests. They get exoskeletons. And they've got grenade launchers. And, you know, it's 40k, so sure. So we'll send them out there to do some pain. Holy shit. What the fuck are you wielding? Oh my god, they're insanely accurate. Holy shit. I think one of them's got a bolter. Maybe multiple. Don't show me all their shit. Yeah. Fucking bolter with inferno shells. Damn, I didn't know I was getting the... yeah, they're like scout marines. This is who I want to be. And yet one of them comes in with a cork baton. Okay, 2 of them came in with batons. I don't know what to make of that. They have an M249 and storm bolters. Okay. Well, we may as well send them after the turrets while we're at it. Holy shit. All right, job well done. Yeah, job well done. Okay, well, all that shit with the vehicle was kind of a bit of a waste. Not necessarily, though, because again, I don't know, maybe against a group of humans or something, it'll be a lot more valuable. Ah, shields. I can finally make my own shield belts. That'll be nice. And we can break all this shit down. That's good. That's good. Definitely take all that. Good. And then we also have down here lions. Good. Oh wait, there's still this fucking setup. Well, fuck it, if I still have you guys. This is gonna be dangerous. Oh. Alright, well, that didn't work so well. Sorry, Chewie. Well, we got a bunch of bolters and shit, so that's good. Yeah, we just have to deal with these turrets now. Well, we can take the tank over there and see how it goes. Although I feel like the tank's going to get shredded even harder against that. Honestly, I think, like, the penalty you get for killing those guys should be higher. You'd think that it would be higher. Oh, fucking finish eating your meal. Hold on, we gotta open the garage door again. Maybe come from this angle. Let's see how it goes. Ooh. It's a little dicey. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, you don't do any damage to turrets. Nothing. They're not creatures. Oh, I actually died inside the tank. Okay, so no go against turrets without ammo in my gun. That's tricky then. I don't know why I bothered, because they were asleep, and they would stay asleep until someone attacked them. So they were basically nothing. It was just like a decoration. I don't know why I messed with it. I was really confident in the Scout Marines. And if we can clear it, I mean, there's like a bunch of good shit there, but I'll have to clear it relatively soon. I guess I could hire pirates. Don't waste medicine on them. Fuck. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there might be... What I really need is the Grimworld vehicles. Because I'm sure there's going to be like a las cannon or something. Astartes vehicles. Vehicula Astartes. You need advanced fabrication. You get a Rhino. Whirlwind. Missile launcher, Predator Annihilator, Twin Link Stormbringer las cannons. See, that's what I need, but that's obviously a long ways off. unfortunately. So it's more likely I'll just be able to make the ammo for the light tank, or what else? Maybe, I mean, we could have done the flame tank instead, but yeah, I probably should have, because mechanoids are relatively weak against fire. And that would have just been chem fuel, which I have in abundance. So, fuck. Should have. I should have. That I definitely could have supplied. Fuck, it's too late now. Because I could deconstruct the light tank, but I don't know what I'd all get out of it. I guess I should, though. Right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how good this thing's gonna be. I know I upgraded and everything, but it was mostly just like to see. I've never really messed with vehicles before. They're relatively new. Let's see what we get out of this bad boy. Okay, we got back 290 steel. 5 wheels, 4 components. Okay, I mean, you know, it's not too bad. We're gonna have to remake the engine block. 4 more suspension, 3 more wheels, a lot more components, 3 more wheels, 4 more suspension, 2 more exhaust. And then the engine block. Okay, well, we'll get it made eventually, I suppose, and then we'll have a flame tank for all our flaming needs. Who keeps trying to get up? I don't know how they ever leave, by the way. I've never had them live. I think they walk off the map, but he's struggling. We're struggling with quite a bit here at the moment. And I think that's a good place to stop. We got our garage going. We got a vehicle that you saw. So now I get to play a little bit more to see where we can go from here. More research will come, and we'll get our defenses going, hopefully better. Some actual turrets that are functioning. Yeah, like I said, the goal is to make the ship. So, ideally, I guess I'd like one more video before I get into making the ship, and then maybe one last video when I'm made the ship, because there's like the big finale, you know, where you have to defend the ship as you power up the engines. And I know that's a relatively short series, but this is one I'd really like to actually finish it. And the only way that's going to happen is if I play a lot on my own. That's just the way, like, with how much time is involved here, just sitting and watching research go by. Hey, multi-analyzer! Nice. Very important. All right, good note to go out on. So yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty more reloads as I go. But things are getting better and better. For the most part. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Rimworld with Grimworld 40K. And I'll see you fine folks in the next part.